I want to give a quick update on brakes. I've adjusted my caliper and it is sitting a lot better on the pads, and I'll show you that in a second. I'll actually remove the pads so I can show you where it was wearing before and how it was sitting. But I did want to talk about brake pads. I had somebody comment and tell me where to find them. You can get the EKX, I think it is the X21 brake pads, or you could get the Ride Star Q20, I think it is, as the brake pads. But if you type those in, you'll be able to find it. You'll see what they look like. I ordered both of them, so I bought both of them to see, which one fits. Is it the right one? How it goes. The guy that commented said that he rides those; they work perfect. So I'm just gonna, swap them out and see what happens. Well, I'm gonna wait and wear these down a little bit more as I'm testing to see. Especially, I want to see where they wear now that I've changed it. You see, I've taken 3 washers out. And this one that I left in, I had to leave it because if I show you the back side, which you can barely see, but right here, it would actually touch. So the rotor, the disc would touch the caliper if I didn't leave that small washer in there. So I took them all out, wouldn't work, so I left the smaller one. There's 2 big ones and a small one. You probably can't see it side by side like this, but this small one right here is the one that I left in there. I took it out of this side. So took these 3 out, don't need them. I'm gonna check out how it rides and report back. But if you look in there, I'm gonna try to get my focus and stuff to work with me here. But if you look in there, you can see where the disc passes right there. And you can see it next to the pad. Like it's right next to that pad. It's almost flat. And so that's gonna be a better contact. Now, I did lean the bike. Let me show you. I'm gonna lean it. So I'm gonna lean it and spin the tire, and you can hear it's not touching at all. On that ride this morning, which when you see my ride video, you can be like, man, that thing is making a lot of noise. So it was coming from my back brake, and after riding for a little while, it shaved down the pad and ended up stopped making the noise. Now I'm gonna pull these out, and if you're looking how to do a brake pad change, this is how you would do it. Or they're gonna fall out the bottom. So I tried to pull them straight out the top, but they fell out the bottom. Now I can show you the wear on here, and it was this small to start with, and then you can see it's widening up. So it's getting wider as it wears down and digs into that pad. And if I put it where it's wearing, you can see it's almost completely on the pad. Now that I've adjusted it, it should bring it down that washer height to about right there, which means I'm gonna have great contact on it. And it's just where the rotor is pushing, like where the hydraulic is pushing right there is where it's squeezing, which is mainly at the top. So it seems like that's what the problem is. Now, as far as the like metal rattle that I'm hearing in the front and the back, I can't tell if it's coming from this thing is making a rattle noise, or the fact that it might be the fact that the disc is passing so close to the brake pad that it's making this little rattle like that. And at that speed, it just sounds more of like a loose piece of metal. But I'm 100% sure that's where it's coming from. And you'll hear it in my ride video. It's kind of obnoxious. I didn't hear that on my first ride. A little bit at the beginning, but I didn't hear it as much, and I heard it on the second ride. So now that I've changed these and I have got some numbers, I'm going to do another ride and just to compare numbers, and we'll see what noise comes out of the brakes, if any. But that's how to change your brake pads, and that's an update on how I changed the setting. And I will tell you, my findings and what happens, and does it stop better, and how's it gripping on the disc, and how's it wearing the pads. Also, a quick disclaimer: I am new to all these terminologies, and I'm aware that gripping the disc is actually called brake bite. How's it biting? There's a bunch of vocabulary I'm learning. I'm still new. Take it easy on me, guys. But I just wanted to clarify the air that I'm learning and I'm trying. So bear with me. I hope these videos help. Please leave any comments or questions in the comment section.